What's up guys? Today is the day we're gonna paint the interior. Alright, so just a short recap from before. Engine bay is painted, all the stuff powder coated, transmission and engines are done, and then the interior. So last time I did that, relocation of the fuse box and the ECU and the battery. So I gotta remove all that, gotta take the seat out, clean up everything, and then start scuffing up the interior for paint. Alright, so everything in here is done. Everything got scuffed up. It's ready to be cleaned and start the painting process. So since this is gonna be two different colors, it's gonna be a little tricky. So we're gonna paint the cage first, let that cure, and then we're gonna wrap it and paint the car after. Even the car is gonna have to be a two-step process. We're probably gonna have to paint the sides and the ceiling first, and then the bottom after. Because if I paint the floor, then I can't get in anymore to paint the roof. So it's gonna be a little tricky. So let's see how this turns out. But anyway, so yeah, next up, I'm gonna go ahead and clean everything up again and start masking the outside of the car. I don't want any orange paint to get on here, and probably do like some curtains on the garage to reduce the amount of overspray that goes everywhere. All right, I think we're ready. Some ghetto paint booth. Alright guys, the orange base has been applied. Sorry I'm not recording much, I don't want the camera to get ruined covering paint, but the base is on. So what I'm gonna do next is go ahead and throw the clear on. Alright, so it's a new day. I removed everything, all the masking and all that, and I had to clean up the overspray from the floor of the car. But we're now ready for the next step, which would be taping up all these roll cage. Gotta tape everything up because we're gonna go ahead and get ready to paint the inside of the car. So let's do that now. Two rolls of tape later. Not gonna lie, this took a little while, but it will ensure I don't get any white paint on it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead now and start taping the outside. All this right here. Alright, I think we're ready to spray. Got my supplies right here. I hope that's enough. And yeah, I'm just gonna put you on the quick time lapse here so you can get an idea what I'm doing. But this is gonna get messy. Alright, new day. Everything is dried. Walls and the ceiling is painted. And now I gotta get ready to paint the floor. Just bear with me here. This is a process because to paint the walls and the ceiling, I gotta get inside the car. And if I paint the floor together with it, I can't get in anymore. So it's gotta be step by step. So now I'm gonna go ahead and kind of tape the edges, right, all around the seam right there. Come around and then put some plastic sheeting up so I don't get overspray on these freshly painted panels, and then go ahead and spray the floor. Alright, so what I'm doing now is putting a foam tape around the edges, and that's just to make the transition from the paint off the floor and the walls not so harsh. So it's gonna break away that line, that hard line that may form there. Alright, this pitch is ready for the floor. Got everything taped up, cleaned up, so just gonna start spraying some paint. Alright, so the painting is done finally after all this time painting. It took about 2-3 weeks to get this stuff painted. It's a lot of masking, cleaning, sanding. The positions are horrible, so anyway, I think it turned out pretty good, so this is what it looks like. Yeah, I'm kidding. Here it is.